Hey folks, James Kruger here with Aligned Ambition with Creative James. That is me. Hey, I want to give you a little bit of a teaser on the part one of the Finding Your Purpose series I'm working on. So basically, I've got some notes here I'll read from to kind of stay on track so I don't get in too much of a rabbit hole. But basically, part one talks about the three keys to your purpose. And those three keys are serving, sharing, and solving. And I like three S's. I mean, a lot of things that are taught on 3 points. So serving, sharing, and solving are the three keys that I like to look at when talking about purpose. So when we talk about serving, we talk about being of assistance to others, or helping others, or serving, I guess, in general. So that's one component, and I'll put this all together here in a second. A little bit of a run-on sentence that you guys can critique my grammar. But and then there's sharing. So sharing, basically sharing our insights or sharing knowledge or maybe something we've learned, sharing that with others. And then solving a problem. So we serve others by sharing our insights and wisdom and things that we've learned over the years, and help them solve a problem. So I'm going to read this from my notes because it's kind of lengthy, but I want to make sure I get it all in here. So, serving others by sharing insights or wisdom or lessons we've learned over the years to help solve, prevent, or avoid a current or future problem, situation, or injustice. Here, I got some examples here. Serving, like maybe you want to create a course on personal finance. You're sharing some of the lessons you've learned about budgeting, self-control, and spending, and then that's what you're sharing. And then you're actually solving financial challenges that people are going through. Maybe just trying to gather, get an emergency savings put together. How do you do that? Or how do we reduce debt? Those type of things. So that's one example. Another example is you're serving by posting a video series or podcast, kind of what I'm doing here. Well, let's talk about what specific, maybe nutrition or health issue. So you've got some diet plans that work for you, and the mindset you had to use to get through those diet plans, and you're solving the problem somebody wanted to lose weight or get in shape or live healthier in that aspect. So again, serving, sharing, solving. Last one I want to share. Like you can serve others, like you're trying to help folks want better relationships. So you serve others by maybe doing some group training or some counseling, maybe share books you've read or actions you've taken to strengthen your relationships, or work through some stressful times or some difficult relationships, whatever it may be. And at the end of the day, you're helping them solve that problem of wanting to have better relationships, whether it's with your spouse or with your children or co-workers. It could be anybody. If you got a friend that's kind of a ding dong and you want to, kind of have a better relationship with your friend, then, maybe it's something that you can share as well. So, but those are just in a nutshell. That's a little high overview of part one of the series. I'm working on the worksheet for that, so we'll have a nice little thing you can fill out and reference. But that's basically recapping is serving, sharing, and solving. That's going to be the key focus on part one. And then we're going to move into also on part one, talking about the key areas in your life. So start thinking about this a little bit. We're going to talk about health. That's your mind, your body, and your spirit. Not just physical health, but mental and spiritual health as well. Relationships, your relationship with God, relationship with your family, relationship with your friends, maybe coworkers, and that'll be another key pillar, I guess, of that we'll talk about. Your career. What skills, talents, abilities do you have that align well with your career, and does that align well with your purpose? And we're going to talk about a little bit about finances. Finances are important because they affect everybody's life. Do you have a spending plan? Do you have a plan to reduce debt? I'm not going to get into those specifics, but those are things to kind of think about. Maybe reach out for other resources, retirement planning, and then giving. I mean, giving is part of finances too. God wants us to be good stewards, and part of that is to give. And then the final section, and this is the one that I love the most, and it's most near and dear to me, is personal growth. What are the habits that we can instill to keep growing, keep learning, keep moving forward? self-discipline is huge. Again, I used to think that self-discipline was it. If you had self-discipline, you're going to be successful. But if you don't have a hard, strong, clear why behind that self-discipline, it's gonna fade. You'll shoot up like a firework and be done. I've done that so many times in my life, looking back. And the key reason, not having a why. So all this will tie into your purpose and your why. And then time management and goal setting. Those are some other areas in personal growth that I think are extremely important to your success. So anyway, just want to give you a quick heads up on that, where we're at, what we're looking at. Again, should have that rolled out, looking at the first or second week in June. So part 1 and part 2 are well underway as far as the course development. So, or I don't want to call it course, more like just a series development, and looking forward to sharing that with y'all. Again, if you like this type of stuff, feel free to subscribe, like videos, whatever. There's a whole bunch of other short videos and a couple long ones on the Aligned Ambition with Creative James YouTube channel. So again, if you like that, subscribe, and that's fantastic, and we'll keep in touch, and you'll get alerted when new videos are posted. Again, I'm James with Aligned Ambition with Creative James. That's me. And I hope you all have a blessed day, and we'll talk soon.